ever been frustrated with just not being able to make enough money to make ends meet to take care of your family? Have you ever felt like no matter what you did, your boss was out to get you and they would never let you get ahead? Have you ever felt like no matter how many hours in the day, there's just not enough to get everything done? And what do most of us do, but what do most of us do about it? Probably nothing. We just complain and kind of go about our business and take it as it comes. But I want to tell you about somebody who actually did something about it. I want to tell you about somebody who inspired me to do something and make changes in my life after seeing everything that she's done. About 10 years ago, Connie moved in across the street from us, and she had 5 kids ranging in ages from diapers up through high school. And I have 1 child, so in that time I'm amazed that she can just manage 5 kids, because 1 is taking everything I have, and I'm watching her take them to practice and school and do homework and all this kind of stuff. And over the years, we got to be very good friends with her and very good friends with the kids, and we became really close, and we saw Connie all the time. But we hardly ever saw her husband, and that's because he was working 50, 60 hours a week just trying to make ends meet and to take care of everybody. And then he would take side jobs and even work even harder on the weekends. Well, one day we were talking to Connie and she was all upset, and we found out that his boss had actually told him, you have to stop doing side jobs. So what would we do then? When we're faced with not being able to make ends meet anymore, we were barely, trying to do everything we could, and then even that livelihood is taken away from us. Most of us would just get mad and angry and frustrated and complain. But what did she do? Not that. She actually said that very day, I'm going to just start my own business, and not only am I going to start my own business, I'm going to make it 10 times better than where we're working now. But did she know about starting up a business or how to do it? No. Did she really have the income that you could go for 3 or 4 years until you turned a profit? No. But did that stop her? No. She just started. She decided, I'm going to do it, and she did it like she does everything. She just said, I'm going to do it, and made it happen. So when she was starting her business out, in addition to everything that she was learning, software, how to work the business, finances, accounting, she found out that she had to get a degree. So she faced that with the same courage that she does everything, and she said, okay, that's what I got to do. That's what I got to do. So she went out and she started back to college. Now, in this time, in addition to having 5 kids, starting up a business, taking care of the house, all this kind of stuff, she was also very close to my daughter because she was coaching field hockey. Not only was she coaching field hockey, but she was running an entire league for the neighborhood, doing everything with field hockey from registration to parties to organizing the games. She even went as far as lining the fields and sometimes coming in to even help out cutting the grass and get the grass moved for the games for the girls, because she wanted to make sure that everything was good for her kids, our kids, for all the kids in the neighborhood. So I'm sitting here, I'm watching Connie, and I'm thinking, okay, not only is she starting her own business, she's doing field hockey, she's taking care of her kids, she's driving my kid around, she's got a business going, she's doing all these things. And I took a look at myself and I was like, okay, well, if I have 1 kid and there's some things I want to change in my life, how can I possibly sit here and say, I don't have time, I don't have the energy, I don't have this or that to be able to do it, when she's sitting over there doing it and making it happen. So at this point, I decided to do some stuff for myself. And I decided, okay, one of the things I needed to do was go back to college and finish my degree. If she could do it while running a business and taking care of 5 kids, surely I could do this too. So when I think about Connie, I think about a quote that I learned that's from Harriet Beecher Stowe. And it says, when you get into a tight place and everything goes against you, never give up then. That's just when the tide will turn. And when I look at Connie, that's exactly what happened. When everything was kind of very hard for her and she was down, she made a resolution that she was going to turn her life around, and she did. She started up a business. She is doing everything that she wants to do and being an inspiration not only to her kids but to my kids. And what better way to do it, to show the future to the kids and how to actually make themselves better than leading as an example. And she's a great example, and I'm very glad to know her.